In the next few years, there are a lot of exciting movies coming out in the DC universe. After Warner Media and Discovery Incorporated joined forces in April 2022, they transformed DC Films into DC Studios. Filmmaker James Gunn and producer Peter Safran are now the co-CEOs of this new production studio. And that's why 2023 is being called the beginning of a new era of the DC universe. Shazam! Fury of the Gods was the first DC movie released in 2023. It did pretty well at the box office, but unfortunately, couldn't win the hearts of as many people as expected. But don't worry, with the new project announced by DC Studios, the new era of the DC universe seems pretty exciting. For now, let's have a look at the 3 most anticipated and upcoming DC movies of 2023. Let's begin. Number 3. Flash. The Flash movie has had quite a bumpy ride during its production, with many changes in directors. But now, with Andrew Muschietti leading the way, it's finally set to be released on June 16, 2023. The Flash will introduce the multiverse to the DC universe, which means different versions of characters can exist at the same time. In this movie, we'll see Michael Keaton's Batman from the older Tim Burton movies and Ben Affleck's Batman from the recent DC movies. We'll also meet a new character, Supergirl, played by Sasha Calle. There are a few changes in the cast as well, with Ron Livingston stepping in to play Barry's dad instead of Billy Crudup. The Flash movie will be like a fresh start for the DC universe. It will give us a chance to say goodbye to the previous series of DC movies, while also setting the stage for James Gunn and Peter Safran to reboot and recast some characters in the future. Ezra Miller will be the hero, but we're not sure if he is going to play as Flash in upcoming DC movies, mainly because of his reported involvement in some controversial incidents. But one thing's for sure, the Flash movie will play a vital role in shaping the future of the franchise. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Number 2. Blue Beetle. Warner Bros. Started working on the Blue Beetle movie back in November 2018, but it only started making progress when they hired Angel Manuel Soto as the director. The movie is set to be released on August 18, 2023. Even though it will be part of the DC Extended Universe, the director Angel Manuel Soto hinted that the story could also fit into the DC Elseworlds category, like movies such as The Joker and The Batman. Blue Beetle is not one of the most well-known DC heroes, so it's exciting to see Xolo Maridueña make his debut as the character. Bruna Marquezine will play the role of Jenny Cord. The villains in the movie, Conrad Carapax and Victoria Cord, will be played by Raul Max Trujillo and Susan Sarandon respectively. The first trailer for Blue Beetle shows us that the movie will tell the origin story of Jaime Reyes as the superhero Blue Beetle. It's an exciting journey to see how he becomes the hero he's destined to be. Number 1. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. In this sequel to the popular movie Aquaman, Jason Momoa will once again play the main character, Arthur Curry, who is a superhero and a member of the Justice League. The movie was originally planned for release in December 2022, but faced many delays and challenges due to the global pandemic. But it's now scheduled to be released on December 20, 2023. James Wan, the director of the first Aquaman movie, has returned to direct this sequel. In Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, we will see many familiar faces from the original film. Patrick Wilson will play Orm Marius, Willem Dafoe will be Nuitas Volko, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II will portray David Kane. Early versions of the movie didn't receive the response that DC might have hoped for, so we'll have to wait and see if the sequel can live up to the huge success of the first Aquaman film. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.